What is up, folks? Small from OneHive Genesis, back with another brand new video. In this one, I'm going to cover a little cheeky random matchup we got with none other than Reddit Rho. So this was a kind of great experience for us. We rarely get great or good random matchups, so we're pretty pumped for this one. They had a little, well, I'd say little, it was a decent disadvantage. We had one more Town Hall 10. They had two Town Hall 8s to our none, which is kind of reflected in the score. Wasn't a great war early on. Both sides kind of not picking up many stars, not getting many 3 stars. So, a bit disappointed with our team, especially on that. But we did start to put the hammer down, did have a couple of dips, but towards the end we did pick up pace. And I'm going to show you some of those attacks that were most successful right now, and some really, really actually great ones to show. First, we're going to go with number 4, and it's our boy. You're getting to know him. It's XM. He has actually started his upgrade to Town Hall 10, so you won't see him at Town Hall 9 much longer. But this attack was spectacular. He drops his king down early. And also his queen. He's going to walk his queen. He had to keep the heroes kind of, far apart with these healers, because there is a possibility that the healers would go for the king instead. But XM has them just far enough. He's going to hit the ability. The idea here is to tank for those wall breaks, just get him in and open that wall section, and clear the funnel out the other side. He has dropped a little funnel wizard up the other side there. And sure enough, his queen is going to zero in, take out the enemy queen with her ability just there. Then she's going to move along, take out a few more point defense. Going to get these couple of archer towers. She's going to sit in the little crook there. A really nice wide funnel created. I think XM did end up dropping some wizards down there at the bottom just to clear out a few buildings, a few defenses inside the walls there while the king was tanking. The queen is moving in slowly, and the idea here is to get both of these air defences, which is going to do lures the clan castle herself, so that's nice. Didn't need to expend any troop space there. The poison spell is right down, right on the money, and she is going to take out all of them quite quickly, because there's obviously no point defence or any defences in range hitting her, so she can just deal with that by herself. And she's going to move on. Like we said, zeroing in on this second AD. Don't think XM uses any more spells on his queen here, but as soon as that AD goes down, he's going to start his air portion. He's got 3 hounds, 1 hound in the CC for those last 2 air defences. So it's looking really nice at this stage. And there you go, the queen zeroes in, still full health. She's going to then go for a wall, work her way into the middle of the base. Really nice loon at the start there. Don't need too many down there. Then in come the hounds, backed up by the loons. It's going to be a bit of sweeper action, blowing things around. He's got some nice hastes to get those balloons in quick, right where he wants them to go. Queen's just broken through into the middle. Radius his balloons up over that area with plenty of defences. Got that wizard tower that needs to go down quick. And then a further hound in on the back end, which is going to tank for all those loons, eat up a couple of bombs. Last rage goes down, pops right at a perfect moment there as the balloons collapse. He's got an absolute balloon parade going on here. So many balloons. That one erroneous mortar goes down, and the really nice wizard on cleanup. He's still got 2 loons in the bag, which he deploys. Just complete carnage on their top Town Hall 9. Really enjoyed it. Great attack. Okay, on to the next one, which I'm afraid, again, is XM, because he really showed up this war exactly when we needed it, and it's him going in on number 8. He's going to get a quick double feature. This time it's going to be a hog attack, but again with the queen walk, and I really like what he does with this queen walk. It's just beautiful. It's going to drop her down here. Doesn't really need any funnel troop. She's going to go the way XM wants her to. She's going to move into this kind of pocket here, pick out this Tesla, pick out this air defense. Most importantly, pick out that Expo. You'll notice here that the queen is able to completely remove the pathing in that compartment. So there's nothing there. His troops are going to path round and go the other way, which you will see in a minute, because he's got a further 3 healers in the bag. Had 7 altogether, has dropped 4 of them already on his queen. She's going to clear out that compartment. And then he has 6 giants, and actually, I believe, a P.E.K.K.A in the CC, which he's going to chuck down in a minute. Got the 2 jumps of that squad there. She's slowly moving around, and as soon as she looks like she's going to kind of come in, he's going to start his giants from the top any second now. I believe any moment. XM winding up. Yeah, as soon as she starts bashing on the wall here, he is going to go for it. There we go. All the giants down, all 6 giants, followed by the last 3 healers. Wizards to funnel. And I think he's going to sneak some wall breakers in on the side here once that funnel has developed and is wide enough. The queen's still working forward. She is actually going to engage the enemy queen here. Pops the ability, takes that out a few more point defense. Down comes the king. Didn't actually have any wall breakers at all, so he actually waited for the giants to pound through that wall, which was perfect. Drops the P.E.K.K.A down. The healers are momentarily going to get in range of this air defense, but it's going to get boshed, completely melted there by the P.E.K.K.A giants. Chucks down the first jump spell. Got a few flanking hogs, even 1 flanking hog so far for that mortar on the outskirts. Down comes the poison, slows that point defense, slows the damage from the dragon, softens up the balloons as the queen is going to come through the backside and take them out. The giants are still moving forward. The healers have moved on at this point, but they've kind of done their job. Wizards on the outside to keep everything moving around. This is a kind of a classic XM attack where he just kind of takes the base out in this kind of big tidal wave with all his troops coming around the outside. He's going to put that last jump down and everything, I think he had 13 hogs, 12, 13 hogs there at the end, going to come down and collapse on this Tesla farm along with the entire rest of his army. Little P.E.K.K.A doing damage around the outside there. He thought he'd go for a nice stroll, but there we go. Last few defences. There's far too many troops left to pose an issue. And like I said, everything collapsing on those last buildings. Just a beautiful, beautiful attack. Definitely deserved showing. I just couldn't stay away from it. On to the next one. We're just going to move up 1. I just missed out Turtle Power, who showed up with a 6-pack at the end for us here. Really needed that from him as well. A lot of these hits are clean-up hits, but like I said, that's because we had such a slow start. Not many fresh frees at all, but this was a lovely hit. Great use of the information. Going to chuck that minion down the top there early to funnel for the queen. And the idea is the queen kind of moves her way around the outside here, takes care of this bomb spot in here. He's just putting his quakes down here. Total Power just open that up where he's going to send in his kill squad. Once the queen kind of does some damage, gets around the side, because there is a hound in the CC, and he doesn't really want his queen to interact with that hound until it's kind of too late in the raid. So she's just going to continue moving her way around. This air defense, there's a bit of a double bomb action behind there, so she takes that down and then continues to walk the right way around the base. She's going to get some more value, take out some more point defense, stop the hogs coming across this side of the base, which is really nice. When you know there's a hound in the clan castle, you can do this kind of attack. Works particularly well with Valkyries as well. We do see that a lot. Yeah, Total Power, just being patient, letting his queen work, and as soon as he's kind of happy with her, he's going to begin his shattered approach. He's going to make a nice wide funnel with his whizzies, with designs on a kind of 6 o'clock entry here. Test wall breaker, lovely job. That's going to work out really nice. The queen is continuing to come through. Golem ends up bashing through the wall. He's going to have to chuck some extra funnel whizzies down, just so he can drop his king in the perfect place. So he's going to let his golems do the tanking here. Drops his king once everything is off. You'll see in a moment the hound does come out the CC, but it's not going to affect this kind of small golem king kill squad here. the king is going to get in here and take care of the queen any second now. Turtle Power's queen's bashing for a wall. Great job to her. But obviously, there was nothing to draw her around the outside. And then in come the hogs, kind of surgical style. Taking care of one bomb already, which is just what you wanted. Early heal down with reinforcing hogs. Still got 4 in the bag. They're going to move their way around the outside here. He's not being very liberal with the heals, but he doesn't have to because he's taken out such a large portion of the base with his kill squad and the queen. There was a potential bomb spot in the middle, but this being a clean-up attack, Turtle Power knows it isn't there. And you'll see in a minute the double bomb does pop, but the hogs kind of skirt over it, do end up surviving and taking out the wizard tower. Just as the hound kind of comes onto the queen here, is going to pop it, but she's able to deal with most of that. Pops the ability. Obviously still hasn't uses the ability yet. Some nice clean-up wizards at the top there. And that looks like it's going to be job done. We can speed up. There we go. Job done. Great attack, Turtle Power. And congratulations on the 6-pack once again. On to the next attack, which is going to be, yes, another Town Hall 9. And it is by Sectortron, who also pulled out some great attacks this war. He went up early on a Town Hall 10, got that all-important 2-star, which we were able to build on later in the war. Didn't get the 3-star, but in the end, but it was an important attack nonetheless. And by Sectortron, this is another cleanup raid. He's gonna get some archers down real early here, all around the base, and some wizards. There's lots of trash out there to clear, and he is coming in with a huge queen walk / charge. He's gonna get her going into the base here, but you can see this really wide funnel, picking up all those free buildings. That is a really nice, cheeky little minion there. Love a cheeky minion that does work. I think this hog was, the design on that hog was to get to lure. I'm not entirely sure, but it didn't do the job. So Bisectron does have to send in another hog, which does get the lure. He hasn't got a poison, so I believe he uses the ability. I can't quite remember. Oh, he has got a poison. Oh, I couldn't see it down there on the second level. So he takes care of the dragon, loons, does rage her up for this because there's multiple point defense incoming. Does need that rage. But she's just going to work her way down here. Love these 2 giants. These are some really good giants because he knows a Tesla's going to pop here any second. There's the Tesla. Takes the fire off the wall breakers. Queen's going for a wall, not sure why, but she then moves around. Once the wall opens, she's going to zero onto that storage and then move inside the base, take care of the enemy queen, and I think that's what he wants from his queen charge. I think he's already taken care of 2 AD, so that's perfect. He's obviously made the funnel on this side as well. He's going to send another 2 giants to tank and some more wall breakers with his king in behind. The king's job is purely to take out this air defense on that side there. He's got a zap quake for the final air defense next to that sweeper, and then he's got, as you can see, he's got 15 loons in the bag, which is just great. It's going to tear this base apart. There's the hound that comes out of the clan castle. Going to do a bit of tanking. Obviously, no air defenses left for it to zero onto, so it's just going to go for the nearest defense. Loons coming in targeted on specific point defense across the base, and they're all going to collapse into middle here where these Teslas expos are still going. Some pesky red little air skeletons there do pop, but they can't do anything with that volume of troops there. I think the queen does end up taking her out with those archers there. Had a few loons in the bag for cleanup. We can speed it up because that's all it is now. Just clean up. Wizards moving around, minions moving around, hound still up, queen's still up. Boom. Love it. Super job by Sectortron. And great war to you as well, man. Amongst the early fails we did have. Last attack I'm going to go kind of down to the bottom here. Show one of our early Town Hall 9s. He's only like 63k. So he's pretty early on, but he's already pulling out these great attacks. It's Jay's clone. And he's going out with these kind of level. He's going with the Gova Ho. Did have a hole in the base there, so is able to pop an archer, pop a giant in there, get the full lure, and poison it right in place there. That's all Jay needs to do. And you can see he is bringing the level 3 Valks. So on these kind of underleveled, early Town Hall 9 bases, you can use Valks that aren't maxed. It's not integral to the raid that you have max Valks. So I thought that was nice for that reason. He has started the funnel down the bottom here, and also at the top, because he's going to go for a cheeky king swap, which he times really nice. You'll see in a minute. But in the bottom here, creating that really nice wide funnel, breaks the golem in, single golem, and then the Valkyries come in. And he's created the funnel so wide that he knows exactly where they're going to go. Their job is to get in there, take care of the double giant bomb spot. I do believe there's like 3 bombs, possibly 4 bombs in this area, so they're going to take care of all the bombs. In come the wall breakers. They don't quite get it off though, just should have distracted that mortar with another unit, but the king does end up bashing through the wall and taking care of the queen. Clutch poison on her is going to slow the DPS, and he's just going to get her. So that was obviously clutch over there. In come the hogs. This is another cleanup attack, so he knows where the bombs are, and he's pathed his hogs perfectly around the bombs. Still got a heal in the bag. You can see another one popping over there. I think there was a double there, because I'm not entirely sure. I can't see where the last bomb was, but he's got such a slew of hogs left up. They're moving through the base, taking care of all these last structures, and that is job done by Jay's clone. He's got some nice clean-up wizards, minions working. It's actually only 1 and 1 there, but that's all he needs. We can speed it up because it's just clean up. Got plenty of hogs, wizard on the town hall, and that is that. Job done by Jay's clone. Great attack, man. Really impressed. Nice use of those young level 3 Valks. Okay, so that actually concludes my recap for this one. Nice war to Reddit Rho. Hopefully we can match up in the future on more even terms. But all done to Genesis for eventually getting the job done there. Some exciting news. Up next, we have Cold Sept. It's just starting now in a quarter of an hour, so it should be a real cracker of a war. Should have some streams going down for this. Not sure when this video will upload, but possibly not in time. But anyway, this is going to be a real nice recap. Got 3 Town Hall 10s up there. Rest 9s, no 8s in this one. We've actually discontinued 8s for the time being. We will have them in arranged wars. But yeah, that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and the great attacks there. This has been Smorg, over and out.